Hello everyone and welcome to CFA Guru, and in part 4, which is the last part of reading 7, we will cover the remaining concepts of reading 7 basically, which is we are left with money market yields. Now let's come to different types of money market yields. First say what is money market yield? A money market is a market for short-term debt instruments, that is the instruments having maturity of a year or less. Now what are instruments? Instruments are basically, for example, treasury bills or commercial papers, certificate of deposits. Now there are two types of instruments. The first is the instrument in which you pay a certain amount and the interest rate is specified, so you get interest plus the amount on maturity. The second type, for example, the certificate of deposit is the first type, and the second type is basically where while paying the amount you know the maturity amount and you just have to pay the present amount, and the difference is the interest. These are also called pure discount instruments. For example, the treasury bills are pure discount instrument. Now let's move on to different types of money market yields. So first comes the bank discount yield. It's calculated as D upon F into 360 upon T, where D is basically the face value minus the purchase value, which is actually the interest amount, and F is the face value and T is the number of days until maturity. But this bank discount yield has some limitations. Now what are these limitations? The first is the interest D is not divided by the purchase price, but it is divided by the face value. The second is that these yields analyzed with simple interest thus ignores the opportunity to earn interest on interest. The third is basically it is based on a 360-day year rather than a 365-day year. So these are the limitations of this yield. Now moving on to the second, which is holding period yield, which is basically the holding period return only. The P, which is P1 minus P0 plus D the whole upon P0, where P0 is the purchase value and P1 is the face value and D1 is the cash distributed at maturity. If you want to know more about the holding period yield or holding period return, I have explained it in the part 3 video. The video is linked below, you can go and watch it. Now this third is money market yield, which is basically have two formulas. One is the holding period yield into 360 upon T, or if you don't have the holding period yield, you can calculate it using the bank discount yield using the second formula, which is 360 into bank discount yield upon the whole upon 360 minus T into bank discount yield, where as you can see RBD is the bank discount yield, HPI is the holding period, and T is the number of days until maturity. But if you don't know the number of days until maturity, but you have the face value or the purchase value, you can calculate it using this formula also, where money market yield is basically the bank discount yield into face value upon the purchase value. This yield also has some few limitations. First, it also calculates using simple interest rather than the compound interest, and as you can see in the first formula, it uses a 360-day year instead of a 365-day year. So moving on to the fourth yield, which is the most effective and most used yield in practical, is effective. To calculate effective annual yield, EAE is equal to 1 plus holding period yield raised to 365 by T. This yield takes the holding period and compounds it forward to 1 year. So these are the four types of money market, and reading 7 has come to an end. If you want to look at the solutions of the problems or extra problems, a video is linked in the description where I have shown the use of the calculator for calculating all these yields and NPV or IRR, as well as I have solved few extra problems for your understanding. So at the end of the video, I'd like to say thank you for watching the video, and please like and comment if you like the video, and if you have any questions, please comment it in the comment section.